the 1998 season was a disappointment for the Philadelphia Eagles, it did have its share of exciting moments.
Staley takes the handoff. He's slashing. He's in. He scores again. He's blocked by Turner. And Staley takes it in for his second touchdown of the game. And the Eagles take the lead.
Leading the Eagles in 1999 will be a healthy mix of young veterans and a fresh crop of free agents. Head coach Andy Reid and director of football operations Tom Modrak will build on this foundation to harvest a new beginning in Philadelphia football.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Know where you're at. Like it. Like it. Oh! Good look to play. Good look to play.
Andy Reid is an imposing figure. His powerful presence is felt as soon as he steps on the practice field. Once an apt pupil in Green Bay, he is confident he can turn the Eagles around and guide them back to the top of the NFC East.
The corners came up and showed you press, and then they ran out.
Hey, one step away, man.
His Super Bowl championship ring provides a reminder of where he came from, and more importantly, where he knows in his heart he can take this team.
How we doing? How you doing? How you doing? How we doing? How you doing? How you picking all this up? You making it? We're lucky on this weather, huh? Not Florida, but we're getting closer. Nice day, huh? Man alive, we're getting lucky on this stuff now. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Get them nice and loose, nice and loose. Get them loose now, get it loose. Jog it in, let's go. That's not bad, let's hustle back now. Let's hustle back, come on, come on. It's all part of it. This is your conditioning. Let's go. A little exercise here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, fellas, reps. We get better with reps. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is all reps, fellas.
I explain it to the players. I tell them up front what they're going to do and what they're expected to do, and you've got to put yourself in a certain mindset once you go out there, and that's what I want. I want the coaches feeling that way. I want the players to know that that's what we're doing, and I think it all carries over into the game.
7-on-7, let's go. Push each other now, push each other. Remember, help each other out now, help each other out. Working like crazy today, man.
What we're trying to do is be teachers out there, and going through the interview process with the coaches and the hiring process, that's what I wanted. I wanted good people that were tremendous teachers.
You're trying to climb right over the top of it. If you can get to that point, what can I do? Huh? What can I do? Right here. Boom, it's all over right there. Down, 3, bam, and fast and flat. You gain ground, that takes time, right? You take 5 steps, it takes time. 3 steps quick, bam, run right through that outside shoulder, right there. Right when he turns, you got him. It's over.
And I want to see the quarterback's presence in the huddle. I think that's very important. I want the offensive line to make sure that their presence is right, that they're showing the right picture to the defense. And in particular, when they come out, I want them to explode out of there.
I want this thing to burst out onto the defense. So rather than letting the receivers come out too soon and giving a little bit extra to the defense arm, we just mushroom out of that thing, and we're on top of them. Good, nice, right there. Fast to your spots. Okay, let's go now, let's go. We gotta be fast now with this motion. Gotta be fast, that clock's running. Nice, nice, good. That's the way to play.
I want good, solid, aggressive football on both sides of the ball there. And I want an attack mode, and that's not just a defensive term.
Squeeze, attack the ball. Attack the ball. We'll take those eyes off you. Attack the ball with your eyes, right? Bam, then break it. You with me? Hard, aggressive. You get there, bam, put it down and stay there. You with me? Burst, run right past them, right past them. Bam, now put it down and get there.
If you come out and you work hard, you're smart on the football field, and you knock people around, I think you win some football games.
See what you got. See what you got, O-line. What do you say, Steven? Let's go. Keep it going. Keep it going, Steve. Steve Everett, nice job. Boom, boom, boom. Nice. Even lower, even lower. I'm watching you, Trey. I'm watching you, Trey.
A rookie last year, left tackle Trey Thomas showed the poise and tenacity of a seasoned veteran. Jermaine Mayberry, who played with Thomas on the left side last year, will take his aggressiveness and mobility to the right side next season. And veteran center Steve Everett anchors a line that has blocked for 2 1,000-yard rushers the past 2 seasons. The heart of Philadelphia's offense is ace running back Deuce Staley. Staley couples an explosive first step with the ability to make quick moves in the open field, leaving defenders lunging at air.
Staley cuts back, out his feet at the 10, on his feet at the 5. To Staley in for a great touchdown. He did that by himself. Up the middle, he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And the deuce was loose. Gives it off to Staley. He breaks a tackle at the 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Deuce Staley.
In 1998, Staley also doubled as the Eagles' leading receiver, catching 57 passes for 432 yards. Going into the final game of the season, Deuce needed just 32 yards to break the 1,000-yard mark. But Giants defensive end Michael Strahan was determined to squash Staley's quest.
You don't run over here. Tell him he got to run that ball to our right. It don't work over here, Deuce. You ain't gonna get the 32 yards you need on the left.
Staley seized the challenge and proved Strahan wrong.
The handoff to Deuce. He goes up the middle. He has a first down. He's got the 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Deuce Staley!
In 1999, Philadelphia will feature a talented new receiving corps. And head coach Andy Reid hopes to re-energize the Eagles' passing attack with his aggressive offensive approach.
The shoulder that he puts it on, you continue to run to. All receivers coming off of the football. Explode off the ball.
Charles Johnson is a big, strong receiver with excellent hands and playoff experience. All eyes will also be focused on Philadelphia's other acquisition at wide receiver.
I'm gonna watch you, Torrance. I'm watching you, Torrance.
To complement Johnson, the Eagles picked up Torrance Small, a big play scoring threat.
Torrance, this is where you stop, right there. The best place that this play happens is 2 yards off of the number. That's the sweet spot of this play, right here, right in there. That was your foot right here, right there, okay? Or wherever I said it was. All right, now listen, you're a big physical guy. He's a big physical corner. You have to win. If you stand up, he gets underneath you, you can't do it. Get that shoulder underneath his shoulder, you'll win every time. That's the way to catch a football. Let those big bodies run now. Put it out there for them.
Last season, Johnson single-handedly carried Pittsburgh's passing game, pulling down 65 balls for 815 yards. Coming off a 1,000-yard season in 1997, Johnson repeated as the Steelers' leading receiver. Torrance Small was Indianapolis' most prolific receiver, averaging over 15 yards per catch. He also led the team in touchdowns with 7. The Eagles are hoping the combination of Johnson and Small will have their offense dancing to a new tune, and quarterback Doug Peterson will orchestrate that rejuvenation. Peterson is pretty happy to be playing with Philadelphia after spending the last 6 seasons as a backup to Dan Marino and Brett Favre. A student of Reid's during that time, he is ready to step up and solve the Eagles' offensive struggles. He will also be a teacher and mentor to first-round draft choice Donovan McNabb.
Doug knows what I want to do offensively. He understands the system, the scheme. He understands me, and not everybody understands me. So he has been around me for the last 4 years during good times and bad times. And so Doug comes in and is able to share that not only with the players, but also with the other coaches. And he knows where to go, what to do, what to say, and I appreciate that from him.
Gotta get it to him quick with a hard corner. Bam! Ball's out. By the time he's turned, that ball's gone. Nice, there we go. That's a right read. That was perfect. That was perfect.
Putting a halt to Philadelphia's carousel at tight end will be workhorse Jamie Asher.
Jamie gives me an experienced receiving tight end. He also knows the division that we're in here, so I welcome him. I also thought he would be good in the West Coast offense. I liked him when he came out of Louisville, and I've continued to follow him during his career, and I think he does a nice job with what he's been asked to do.
With the offense struggling in 1998, it was the defense that had to step it up for Philadelphia. A combination of young, developing players and wily free agent veterans helped the Eagles' defense move up 7 spots in NFL ranking from the previous year. A key free agent signing last year, Hugh Douglas loomed large over opposing offenses. Douglas recorded a career-high 12.5 sacks, including a team record 4.5 against San Diego. He was named NFC Defensive Player of the Month for October and ranked 7th in the NFL in sacks. Douglas led a defensive line that fought through injuries to play huge during the 1998 season. Hollis Thomas, Greg Jefferson, Bill Johnson, and last year's 4th-round draft choice, Brandon Whiting, composed a formidable defensive front that frustrated opposing running backs. After injuring his knee in preseason last year, the Eagles are highly anticipating the return of defensive end Mike Mamula. A first-round pick in 1995, Mamula has shown great promise in his 3 full seasons with Philadelphia. He has been among the team leaders in sacks and quarterback hurries. To solidify their line, the Eagles acquired defensive tackle Mark Wheeler from New England. Wheeler's Super Bowl experience will be an essential element in helping Philadelphia's defense regain its place among the NFC's best. One very bright spot for Philadelphia was the play of their secondary. The Eagles had the #1 ranked passing defense in the NFL, leaving an indelible mark on the 1998 season. Bobby Taylor has been a staple at right cornerback since his rookie season. Now entering his 5th year, Taylor's coverage ability combined with veteran Troy Vincent's leadership make them one of the top cornerback tandems in the league. The disruptive duo, along with Al Harris, shut down the opposition's aerial attack and lit up anyone who crossed their path. An NFL All-Rookie selection in 1996, Brian Dawkins has developed into a force at free safety. Last season, he had a hand in almost every defensive play, ranking among the team leaders in tackles, interceptions, and forced fumbles. A trip to the Pro Bowl tangibly within his grasp, Dawkins and his counterparts at cornerback will seek to repeat their league-leading performance against the pass in 1999. To assist them in that endeavor, the Eagles have also signed hard-hitting Tim Hawk to play strong safety.
He will hit anything in his way, and he really doesn't care who or what it is. Someone's going to get hurt when Tim comes in. It might be him, but that's the way he plays. It's all out. He's very intelligent.
William Thomas has been an Eagle his entire 9-year career. He is a 2-time Pro Bowler and the only player left from Philadelphia's legendary defense of 1991 that was #1 across the board. He is the heart that pumps in the proud chest of the Eagles defense. Thomas also holds the distinct honor of being the only player in the NFL to register at least 1 sack and 1 interception in each of the last 7 seasons. If William Thomas is the heart of the Eagles defense, his supporting cast of James Willis, Mike Caldwell, and James Darling are its soul. Willis had another productive season as the team's middle linebacker. Darling continued to develop into a real gem on the left side. And Mike Caldwell shined as both utility linebacker and the Eagles' special teams MVP. Caldwell was one of the leaders of a special teams unit that improved dramatically from the previous season. They were among the league leaders in punt and kickoff return defense. Rookie Allen Rossum gave the Eagles the speed and big play punch that has been absent from their own return game in recent years. At the NFL Draft in April, the Eagles look to add another piece to the rebuilding puzzle.
That's not the biggest lens I've ever seen. I bet you can see my heart bumping out.
With the second pick, the Philadelphia Eagles select Donovan McNabb, quarterback, Syracuse University.
Our next quarterback started every game of his 4-year college career and was the Big East Offensive Player of the Year 3 straight years. A native of Dalton, Illinois, from Syracuse University, please welcome Donovan McNabb.
Under the tutelage of Reid and Peterson, the Syracuse signal caller appears to be the perfect fit for Philadelphia's new offense.
I want Donovan to learn, and I think he, from our coaches and from Doug Peterson, he will learn from tremendous teachers, and he'll learn this thing the right way. He has the ability to play in this offense and to do a tremendous job in the National Football League, from his arm strength to his ability to run and his accuracy. All those things are top-notch, and then he's a smart kid on top of all that.
The strong-arm McNabb is charismatic and exciting, and the Eagles are hoping his spark will ignite a fire in the bellies of his teammates. He displays an overwhelming willingness to do whatever it takes to win, even if it means throwing a block or two. Philadelphia's second-round draft choice is an old friend of their first. Barry Gardner and Donovan McNabb both grew up in Chicago and first met each other while playing in the city's Pop Warner League. Gardner went on to become the nation's leading tackler his senior season at Northwestern and was chosen to the All-Big Ten first team. An aggressive, intelligent middle linebacker, he will challenge for the starting spot. While the 1998 season was a disappointment for the Philadelphia Eagles, it will not be forgotten. They will use that frustration and struggle to make them stronger. That strength will serve them well under a fiery new head coach. They will play attacking, aggressive football on both sides of the ball, cultivating their passion and determination into a fruitful 1999 season. At the heart of it all, Andy Reid understands the most important element in the Eagles' renewal.
They love the game. I don't think you could talk to one of those guys and not find a love and a passion for this game. I'm just going to ask them to be themselves. I'll try to bring in the right people and go play aggressive football. I'll be demanding on the coaches and myself. Between all of us, we're all in this thing together.
And together, the Eagles will build a new beginning in Philadelphia football. Head coach Andy Reid, along with Director of Football Operations Tom Modrak, will be its architects, meticulously molding a talented core of youth and experience into a powerful, proud franchise, ready to reclaim its place among the NFL's top teams.